Welcome students. So continuing with our ongoing topic linear equations. In the previous lecture I solved few sums from question number 2. Now continuing with my question number 2. Question number 2 continued. Solve and plot the solution on the number line. Yes, it's so simple. Okay, let's very quickly solve one of the questions. 3m plus 1 is equal to 7.6. This is the question. Okay, here the unknown is m. So solve means we need to find the value of unknown. We need to find the value of variable. Here the variable is m. Okay, so therefore I'll keep this 3m here only. 3m is equal to 7.6. When 1 goes on the right hand side becomes 1. Okay, so the answer will be therefore 3m is equal to 7.6 minus 1. It will become 6.6. 7.6 minus 1 is 6.6. Okay, and now I need to find the value of the unknown, and that's the thing which we call it as solve. So therefore m is equal to 6.6 upon 3. 3 comes down. 3 1s are 3 2s are 6. Decimal point as it is. 3 2s are 6. Great. So we got the answer as m is equal to 2.2. Yes, this is our answer. Now I have to plot this on the number line. So how will I plot it? This. See, first you will solve this, then leaving a line, you will do it. You will not bifurcate your page and do on the right hand side because I don't have place. That's why I'm doing on the right hand side. All the things on the number line should be done completely with the pencil. No pens are allowed on the number line. Okay. You should compulsorily draw this such type of arrowheads like this. It's 2.2. So suppose if I say this is my 0, this is my 1, this is my 2. I very well know that 2.2 lies between 2 and 3. So that's the reason I'm giving a big gap over here. And I'll mark here 3. I'll mark one extra thing as 4. I'll also mark 1 as minus 1 over here. Okay, 2.2. So now approximately I have to place. So for example, 2.2 means it would be somewhere over here. If this is 2.1 for example, then this will be 2.2. Okay, so like this arrow over here. Okay, and I'll write here it's 2.2. That's it, students. This is your answer. Okay, whenever the decimal answer is in the decimal form, it's very simple to plot it. Approximately we just have to plot it, students. Pause the video please and do it, all of you. Okay, now the next question is on the board, students. The heading is same, we just have to solve it. Solve. And here this time the unknown, the variable is y, so we need to find the value for y. Okay, so therefore 4y I'll keep here as it is. 15.5, and this plus 5 goes on the right hand side, becomes minus 5. Okay, so now therefore 4y is equal to 15.5 minus 5 becomes 10.5. Okay, it becomes 10.5. I need to find out the value for y. So therefore this y will be 10.5 upon 4. Now I have to anyhow remove the decimal point. So the decimal point is after one digit. Okay, it's before one digit. Sorry, it's before one digit. This 5. See here please, I'll highlight this. It's 10.5. The decimal point is before one digit. Okay, so because it's before one digit, I'll multiply 10 with in numerator as well as denominator, because whenever we multiply 10, the decimal point shifts on the right hand side. So this is the idea. So I'll multiply 10 in the numerator as well as in the denominator, please. Okay, so what will be the case then? Y is equal to, this becomes 105 upon 40. Now definitely I can reduce it, and I will reduce it. How will I place this such a big great numbers on the number line? So it goes with 5. 5 8s are 40, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are, okay, it's 21 here, it's 8. Now I cannot reduce it to further extent. So y is equal to 21 upon 8. Now I have to plot this on the number line. Now listen this very carefully. I have taught you this in the prior cases also. Listen to me very carefully. Whenever your numerator, this is a numerator, 21 is a numerator, 8 is a denominator. Okay, whenever your numerator is greater than the denominator, your 21 is numerator and 8 is denominator. Whenever numerator is greater than denominator, that fraction, the given fraction is called as improper fraction. Is called as improper fraction. I repeat again, here the answer is 21 upon 8, which I need to plot on the number line. Whenever numerator is greater than denominator, that type of fraction is called as improper fraction. Whenever anytime somebody tells you to plot an improper fraction on the number line, what you have to do? You have to divide the number. you have to divide and convert it in mixed fraction form. Mixed fraction form. In mixed fraction form. Understand please, this is a note, very important note, which I already gave you in the previous chapters where we did to plot the rational numbers on the number line. Whenever you have the fact that you have to plot a fraction on the number line, and if the numerator is greater than the denominator, here I have 21 in the numerator and in denominator I have 8, so that type of fraction is called as improper fraction. And whenever you have improper fraction, what steps you have to follow? Divide. First you divide, first step is divide, and convert into mixed fraction form. Okay, so let's do, first step is divide. I'll be dividing it. See here please, I'm dividing this. What? 21 divided by 8. Okay, 21 divided by 8. 8 2s is 16 please. Okay, minus, and 5 is remaining. Okay, I'll not convert into decimal form. I'll convert into what? I'll convert into mixed fraction form. Mixed fraction form. Okay, so can I say now y will be what? Y will be what? Always the divisor, what is there in the denominator, remains same. Remember this logic. So here, after division, this 8 will remain here only. Okay, remainder always comes at the top, so 5 will come here, and the quotient comes here. Quotient, this is my quotient. Okay, this is my divisor. This is my divisor, and this 5 is my remainder. My remainder. And always the format is, okay, if you want I can give you the note here also. It's something like this. The format is something like this. Okay, here what comes? Here comes always the remainder. Here comes the remainder. I like REM, remainder. Here the divisor. Okay, and here comes the quotient. The quotient comes here. Okay, this is how we write in the mixed fraction form. So quotient was 2, so I wrote 2 over here. The remainder 5 I wrote in the numerator, and 8, the divisor, I continued over here. Always divisor remains same. So now this is the new value in the mixed fraction form of my y. Okay, why I did so? Because I got a improper fraction. Whenever you get an improper fraction, you have to convert it. You have to divide it. Why to divide it? To convert into mixed fraction form. So I got the new value of y, which is 2 5 by 8. Okay, 2 5 by 8 means it's greater than 2. Okay, it's greater than 2 and less than 3. In Hindi I'll say ये 2 और 3 के बीच में आएगा. Greater than 2 because 2 के ऊपर है 5 by 8 and it's less than 3. Okay, now how to plot it on the number line? Please pay attention, all of you. Okay, I'll say this is my, for example, this is my 0 please. This is my 0. This is my -1. This is my 1. Okay, this is my 2. I'll leave a big gap over here and I'll say this is my 3 and this is my 4. 2 5 by 8 means greater than 2. It's above 2 and in between and less than 3. Okay, now pay attention to this 5 by 8. This 5 by 8 please. In the denominator I have 8. That means I have to divide this field into 8 parts. Here, because I have 8 in the denominator, that means I have to divide this field between 2 and 3 into 8 parts. Okay, so to divide it into 8 parts, I'll cut this piece of cake 7 times. So it will be into 8 parts. Okay, now see this. With a red color pen I am doing it. It becomes 2 parts when I cut a single stroke. Now if I cut 2 strokes over here, it becomes 4 parts. 1 2 3 4. Okay, now I have to divide it into 8 parts please. See this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have to divide this into 8 parts. Once again I will count this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is my first part, this is my second part, third part, first stroke. Okay, first stroke, first part ends here, so this is my first stroke. Second parts end here, third part ends here, this is fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and this is the last one. The last one, which is the 8th one over here. Okay, so this is 1 upon 8, 2 upon 8, 3 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 5 upon 8, 6 upon 8, 7 upon 8, and this where the number 3 is written, this will be 8 upon 8, which is basically 1. So that's the reason we don't write. Understanding please? Here where the number 3 is written, it can be termed as 8 upon 8, and 8 upon 8 we can cancel 8, so it's 1 only. So we just, that's the reason we don't write. So we always mark the numbers on the stroke. See, this gap is the parts. I divide into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But how many strokes did I cut? I cut 7 strokes. Because when I cut 7 times a cake, there will be 8 parts. So this is first stroke, so 1 upon 8. Because total there are 8 parts. Second stroke, so 2 upon 8. Third stroke, 3 upon 8. 4 upon 8, 5 upon 8, 6 upon 8, 7 upon 8, and 8 upon 8. Usually we don't write because 8 upon 8 is 1 only. Okay, so it's 3, 8 upon 8, 8 cancel, so it's 3 only. So usually we don't write. Okay, so we only write, so I'll cancel this. We only write till 7 upon 8. So don't be another impression, sir. Here I told you you have to divide into 8 parts. Here, but you have divided into 7 parts. No, these are the strokes. So 7th stroke it is. But these are the parts. This is my, I'll underline it with the green color. This is my first part, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. 8 parts, but 7 strokes. These numbers with the red color, these fractions are the strokes. So it's 5 by 8. My answer should be 5 by 8. Okay, 2 5 by 8. 2 is here. See, 2 is here. 2 is here. 5 by 8. So it's here. So this will be your answer. This answer is 2 5 upon 8. This is the answer. After 2, how much ahead you have to go? You have to reach till 5 by 8. This is the answer, please. Pause the video, please, and do it first. And everything, wherever I have written note, this is the note, this is the note. Of course, you have to copy it. Those are very important. Right now, you have to copy it in exam. You don't need to copy the notes, please. And this, of course, this is the part of the solution. Don't say this is a rough work. This you have to show. Do it first.